What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I've been a little bit under the weather, and I've been working on the Z off camera. Not on purpose. I've just been trying to get it ready because you already saw me build the front end and I actually tore it all back down. And I rebuilt the front end again, but it's because I'm gonna throw in a video right here. I got a bunch of parts for the Z. After I got a bunch of those parts, I was actually planning to go to a car meet Tuesday, which is actually tomorrow now, and the car was completely torn apart. In the little snippet that you saw, I got an aftermarket radiator, I got the driver and passenger seats, I got a couple of brackets, I got the bash bar because my car did not have a bash bar, and then other little like bits and bobs. I got an interior trim piece, and that's already installed. But I have the front end all together with the bash bar. I need to clean it. I'm gonna pressure wash it here soon. And I got the new radiator in. So we got, the upgraded radiator. I did actually have to modify my radiator support just a little bit. It was catching on the bottom, so I just cut this out right here. I also did the same on this side. I also got this mounting bracket, which my bolt hole right here was stripped and the screw wouldn't go in, and then tried to hammer it in a little bit and it broke inside there, and don't really care. I just threw a zip tie on it and it's super solid, and this isn't just zip tied up to the radiator support now, so that's better. Everything else is hooked up, and then also I got this bracket installed. After I did all that, I ended up throwing the whole car together. And another thing that I did have to do was I took my radiator bushings and I chopped them. I chopped the top layer off because it seemed like my radiator was sitting too high. And maybe I really didn't need to because now it's sitting low, but I couldn't get it into the radiator support. But actually it was because this radiator is just like a tiny bit smaller than factory width wise, and I had to bevel out the bushing hole just a tiny bit for it to slide in there. But I mean, this wasn't that easy, but we got it done, and she's got the upgraded radiator. She's got the new Mishimoto coolant reservoir. We got the oil catch can installed. We got the brace bar on with the hardware to match the oil cap. And then this cap looked really crusty. I mean, I know that it doesn't look the best, but I just threw a little bit of paint on it, and it didn't really stick all that well, but I didn't really care. I just wanted to, stand out a little bit, have a little bit of color, kind of match the aesthetic a little bit. So we're there. And right now, what I've been doing, if I come over here and look inside the car, bam. So have the seats out because they're right here, and I need to shampoo them. And I'm gonna shampoo them here soon. I'm just working on the steering wheel right now because I wanna make sure that at least the car is drivable. I did not record pulling the steering wheel out of the car. I was just in a rush and picked up the camera late, but to remove the steering wheel, you first have to remove this Torx bit and this Torx bit, and then you can remove the airbag. And after you remove the airbag, there's just one center bolt holding the steering wheel in, and then you remove that bolt, then you can pull it off and disconnect the wiring, and you're good. Rather than just worrying about the seats too much, but the seats kind of smell a little bit. They have a pungent smell to them. So I'm definitely going to be shampooing them today. But I did this off camera just because I've been in such a rush to get the car done. I do apologize, but I'm definitely still going to bring you guys along with the journey. So right now, I ended up pulling off the steering wheel, and I put my hub on, and I put my resistors on for my airbag, and then I stopped right here because I realized that if you look right here, I have this bracket. So I got this bracket off Z1 Motorsports, and what this bracket does is you put it in between your quick release hub and your steering wheel hub, and you can put your cruise control on here. So what I did was strip the entire steering wheel down, turned around, removed the buttons from the cruise control setup. Over here is my cruise control switch. So I just primed this, I sanded it down, just primed it, and I'm going to paint this black to match everything else. So I have this fire resistant paint right here. Yes, I am painting on my brake because I don't care. I will flip it over and it will be fine. Also, I don't really like this retaining wall anyway. So I don't need high heat paint, but it's just what I have right now. Here, let's just so y'all don't get too mad at me for painting my bricks on my house. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get a light coat on here so we can get this looking way better. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because it's not really gonna fit the steering wheel all that well. It's just gonna be this giant silver panel. It's gonna look like this right here, just like sticking off to the side of my wheel. So I figured that I would paint it black and make it look really good. But the main issue with me doing all this right now is I put this hub on there and I don't have the cruise control switch wired up. So I gotta take the hub back off and figure that out. Well, I've come up with my own solution. So I took the other one and I cut it, and I'm going to splice it onto here so it has the length, and I have this female connector that I need. So I'm just gonna cut this, splice both, put them together, and then call it a day on that one. So I think that I'm just going to wrap these together very well and throw on a piece of heat shrink. I think I'm also gonna solder this together just so I know 100% that I'm not gonna have to deal with these coming apart ever. So I'm gonna do that real quick. goodness, I didn't do it on camera at all. Probably the best electrical things I've ever done. It's pretty solid. You're not wanting to come through the hub. Come on. There we go. Now all of our wiring is through. Now let's work on getting this installed, and then we gotta rotate this backing because there's only one way that this can go on. Boom. This yellow goes to this black wire right here. I need to get my airbag resistors back in. So we get no airbag code. Actually, now that I think about it, this isn't going to work through here. Dang it. That's very unfortunate that I just figured this out, that this is not going to work through here. Because now I got to take this hub back off. This into here. This through here. Nice, so that's how I have to have it. Short hub on, wiring coming out. Boom. Got our resistors in right here. Yellow to black ground. And soon All right, so I didn't. I hope you enjoyed this video of me installing the NRG quick release and short hub on my car, including the cruise control and making it clean and sleek by painting it. I'd really appreciate it. Down below, you can like, comment, or subscribe. It's all free. Till next time, peace.